Hey guys, today I'm going to do a video on talking about why I think South Dakota is the best state for travelers, investors, and digital nomads. If you'd like to support the channel, Patreon and crypto wallet addresses are in the description below. Free way to support is to like, subscribe, comment, share for the YouTube algorithm. Maybe you're the kind of person who's into traveling a lot who doesn't stay in one place too long. Maybe you want to cut back on the costs so you can buy more stuff you want in your life. Whatever the reason is, traveling is essential. Since 9/11, everything has changed. Our culture, our laws, and our view on travel. Congress passed an act called the Real ID Act. For everyday people, this means your state ID or driver's license must have a gold star in order to go on federal facilities. And this includes airports. To get this gold star, your driver's license needs to be up to date, and you must have provided the necessary proof of ID to your local DMV. However, there is a bit of a loophole in South Dakota when getting your real ID. Most states in the Union require 2 forms of valid ID, which isn't hard to provide, and 2 proofs of residency, which are usually like a utility bill and a bank statement with your current address. If you travel a lot, maybe it's inconvenient to have a physical apartment that you have to pay money for every month and you rarely visit. In South Dakota, you can submit different proofs that qualify you for domicile, and you can still receive a real ID from the state. Domicile is a legal term that means this state has legal authority over you. For example, say you're a South Dakota domicile. You work here, you spend time with your family in Hawaii, maybe you have a house in Hawaii for the summer, and then let's say you die in Hawaii for whatever reason. You will have a will, heirs, families to contest the will, and it might go to court. Or maybe you don't have a will, in which case the court has control over you. Which state has that authority over you? In this case, it would be South Dakota. For South Dakota, you will need 2 proofs of ID, such as a previous state driver's license, and your passport. Birth certificate also works. But instead of the 2 proofs of residency, you provide your social security card, a receipt for a recent one-night stay at a hotel or RV park with your name, and a receipt of an address for a South Dakota mail forwarding service. This mail forwarding service that you have to sign up in South Dakota is only about $120 a year, which is nothing, and is a much smaller cost than maintaining an apartment in any state. All your illegal mail will be sent to this address and can be forwarded anywhere you want. If you spend a lot of time in South Carolina, you want your mail forwarded from South Dakota, that's easy to do. Aside from that, South Dakota has many other benefits. 0 income tax, 0 capital gains tax, 0 inheritance tax, and if you have a vehicle, they have relaxed environmental regulations. If you're into crypto, their long-term political view is not to regulate crypto like New York and soon California. If you do plan to live in South Dakota, jobs in Sioux Falls pay above the national average. Even a minimum paying job here is about $19 an hour. Whether you choose to live in South Dakota or not, you have the choice without having to buy a permanent residence here. If you have just a driver's license here, all you need to do is return here every 5 years just to get it renewed, and you don't even have to live in this state full time. There are 4 other states that may cater to more of your specific needs, such as Texas, Florida, Nevada, and Tennessee. If you want me to make an individual video on those, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you are heavily into crypto, Wyoming is also another great option, which is right next door. I could do a video on that too. But that's all I got today. Again, if you'd like to support the channel, Patreon in the description, and a free way to support is to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks and goodbye.